Bill, you gonna give us a hand?
Let him enjoy the view. You know, skies that color in Washington usually come from the smog.
Hey, that's not fair, Ray. Washington's a beautiful city. You know, but I have to admit, I was happy when Oscar asked me to come out here with him to counsel you fellas on this project.
Oh, mixing a little work with pleasure is the only way to fly. You know, after the 2 years we've been here, my ulcer hasn't acted up once. I wish this project could go on forever.
Maybe next time you guys will learn to work a little slower.
I'll go for that.
We better be on our way or we're going to miss the big ones. You sure you won't come along, Bill?
No, thank you. I prefer catching my sea bass at the local supermarket. Besides which, Oscar and I have some business to attend to. So listen, Ray, when he comes up here, steer him over to your place. Norma has promised us a delicious cup of coffee.
Will do.
Do you have the sunscreen?
I have everything except you. You going to pick us up at 1?
We'll be there.
I love you. Let's go. Bill?
See you later. Take care.
Hurry! Hurry!
Hurry in. I had to get to binoculars.
What's going on? What's wrong?
It's over the ocean!
What is?
There's someone out there.
There sure is.
Harry, I've got to see him. It's Ray, Bill.
Yeah.
saucer stopped over the men. What then?
And then this light comes out of this saucer and plucks them two guys right off the pier.
That's right. See anyone inside the saucer in his basement?
Well,
Tell him, Harris. It was just like what Mrs. Green saw last spring.
Mrs. Green?
That's right.
yeah, they were scaly, like lizards or something.
And they were peeking through the windows through their one big eye.
One eye?
Yeah, right
That's
here,
right.
in the center of your head.
It wasn't scaly, Harris. It was bumps.
Please be patient, okay? I'm going to fix your breakfast in a minute.
Scales.
Bumps.
Well, when Miss Green saw scales,
Now,
that's what
Mrs.
I
Green's
saw.
getting senile. I think you're getting senile, too.
Thank you both for your vivid description. The scene here at Paradise Cove can best be described as frantic. This small coastal town was stunned early this morning when a brilliant
minute,
orange
that's Oscar.
saucer-like object appeared over the cove and plucked two men from the pier. Both local and federal officials are combing the site of the abduction for a possible clue to the origin of the mysterious craft and are trying to discourage flying saucer stories until their investigation is complete. Most witnesses describe the object as being orange in color and comprised of two saucer-like stacked on top of one another. One thing is certain. A reddish beam came down from the center of the saucer and enveloped two unidentified men who were standing on the pier. Eyewitnesses watched in horror as the men seemed to disappear inside the beam. When the beam disintegrated, the men were gone. More to come later on this extraordinary sighting. This is Sandy Smoker reporting for KMS-TV, Paradise Cove, California.
Paradise Cove, that is only 20 minutes away from here. I don't know why Oscar didn't call us, too. Max? You know, it's a good thing those folks on the TV can't see the things that you do. They'd figure you were from Mars, too. Could have fixed something for the both of us, you know. Excuse me, I'm looking for Oscar Goldman. He's with the OSI. Can you tell me where he is?
Sorry, ma'am, but you'll have to move on.
Look, I'm a very good friend of his, so if you could just tell me.
Move
Oh,
on,
he's
ma'am.
here.
Hey, where do you think you're going? I told you about that before.
Why did it have to happen?
I don't know, Norma. I don't know. We'll find them.
No, we won't. It's because of that project. They didn't want us to do it. They didn't want Ray to do it.
Would you like a cup of coffee, maybe something to eat?
No.
There's something that I have to do. Would you be okay, Norma?
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was watching this circus on television, and I saw you, and I didn't even know you were in California.
Oh, so your curiosity was aroused, and you decided to come see me, huh?
Oh, yes, that's true. What's going on here? Isn't that Bill Robbins over there with that woman?
Yes, it is. Claudia. I need something to talk to you.
To talk? I mean, I can't believe what I've been hearing. Martians, flying saucers.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but there was something out there. I saw it.
You saw it? Come on, Oscar. What'd you see?
A flying saucer. Everything that these people are saying is true. A great big flying saucer.
Oh, really? Well, wait a minute. What about Bill Robbins? He's a UFO expert. Did he see it too?
He hasn't got the faintest idea about it, but it was there. As plain as day. It flew over them, and they disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes, it was a beam. A light. It came out of the saucer. It lifted them right off the pier.
Who?
Ray Fisk and Rudy Wells.
Oh, my God. Okay. Oscar's flying back to Washington to put a lid on this thing, but where are we going?
To give you a guided tour.
Tour of what? Sagebrush? This kind of thing brings out every reporter and crazy for 1,000 miles.
Yeah. If they start checking Ray and Rudy too closely, this whole thing could blow up in our faces.
What whole thing?
That's what you're about to find out.
William Robbins, Domestic Operations Chief for the OSI, has just taken a young woman, possibly an agent, into a bar near County Road 102. Suspect high security and something very valuable inside.
This is quite a laboratory.
For a laboratory, it's quite a laboratory.
Well, what is it? What goes on here?
Well, what you see here is the control center for the most sophisticated tracking system in the world.
And it just happens to be located underneath the barn in Southern California.
Mm-hmm. But there's a method to this madness.
Okay.
Now, Rudy created this system about 2 years ago. But the OSI couldn't rationalize building it until they found something to test it on.
What are you testing? Low-flying chickens?
No, UFOs.
Okay, so that's where you come in.
Right. Now, as you can see, this area has the highest incidence of UFO sightings in the world.
I'm not surprised, Bill, with the people I saw out there today.
No legitimate sightings, Jamie. Sightings I haven't been able to disprove. So we decided to kill two birds. Now, Rudy's system is supposed to be able to track an object up to 100,000 miles an hour. Now, what better way to test it than have it attempt to track a UFO? Was that from this morning?
It doesn't look good.
Well, what's the matter? Didn't it track?
Oh, it tracked all right. This is the cove. Now, it approached the pier, hovered for about a minute, then it went up the coastline, went over the cliffs, and then straight out into space and off of my scope. Mr. Robbins, I don't mind telling you, I'm scared. I mean, Ray used to joke about
Excuse me, wait a minute. Wait, is that Ray Fisk?
Yeah, Ray programmed the old computers for this system.
Okay, what did he say?
Well, he used to joke about it. Said that if the Martians find out we're tracking them, they just might come down and put us all away.
Carry us away?
There's a flat spot and purple. Purple. Right, don't green. Okay. Now, a certain amount now. We'll have to go. Oh, Mrs. Fisk, can I ask you a couple questions?
Mrs.
Do you really
Fisk?
think that there were Martians?
Excuse me, Mrs. Fisk, what do you do now?
Is it true?
What do you do now?
Your husband's been in contact with them before,
Mrs.
Mrs.
Fisk, as a woman, do you think this will
Mrs. Fisk?
significantly alter your lifestyle?
All right, all right. that's
Mrs.
enough.
Fisk.
Hey, we got another question.
Wait a second, I represent the entire women's magazine.
I said that's enough.
Mrs. Fisk, I'm from the farm.
It's all right, let him through. It's really been an awful experience.
I know. It's been difficult, and I'm sorry, but we have to know exactly what your husband was wearing.
Well, they were both wearing old jeans and work shirts. Ray had on a red and white baseball hat, and he'd lent an old green hat to Rudy.
It had Sherlock Holmes ear flaps, you know.
But can't you ask Bill Robbins these questions? I'm really very
I'm
tired.
afraid Mr. Robbins wouldn't be as cooperative.
He sent you here, didn't he?
No, I'm a stringer for the National Wire Service.
Well, then how did you know about the farm?
What's going on with that project?
No project.
How about your husband? Does he work for the OSI?
No.
Dr. Rudy Wells?
No.
And how about that saucer episode this morning? Did that have anything to do
Look,
with it?
my husband is probably dead, and you have the gall to stand
I don't
here.
believe your husband is
Look,
dead.
get out of here. Get out of here.
Got mobile operator 555-3131.
Hello?
It's all set. They delivered the first part of the money.
Are you all right? How do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel like a very rich man, Norma. Like a very rich man.
Nina said it came inland and then down the coast. And over the cliff.
you don't. You're not gonna get away from me.
Hi there. Beautiful view, isn't it?
Listen, you can save us a lot of trouble by not trying to con me. I know you didn't come up here for the view, and neither did I.
Well, what'd you come up here for?
I asked you some questions. How'd you get up here so fast?
Oh, just clean living, good nutrition, a lot of mountain climbing experience. Questions get any harder?
Yeah. How do you know Oscar Goldman?
Oscar who?
Come on, I saw you talking to him down there, and I know he took an Air Force jet back to Washington. What's the OSI got to do with this? And what's your connection with Oscar Goldman and Robbins? And what's in that barn?
You know, grilling like this usually takes place in a very smoke-filled room with a big white light beaming in on your face. Not in a beautiful place like this.
You're being evasive.
And you're being obnoxious, Mr.
Casey.
Mr. Casey. I am not going to answer any questions I don't feel like answering. You got that?
All right. Fair enough. For now. You mind if I tag along?
You think you can keep up?
What's your name?
Amy.
Hello?
Hello, darling.
Yes, Ray.
Now is the time to deliver the other half of the plans. You know what to do.
Yes. Yes, I know. Are you sure that everything's going to be all right?
Yes, I'm certain. You just do everything the way we arranged it, and we'll be set for the rest of our lives.
Hey, you're going to be left behind. Come on.
Bingo.
What is it? What'd you find?
Just proof that this flying saucer business is a government hoax.
A fishing hack? I don't understand.
Don't feed me that, Jamie. You know this is the cap Rudy Wells was wearing when he was whisked away by your flying saucer. That's what they sent you here to find, isn't it? Look, Rudy Wells dropped his hat by accident, and the OSI doesn't want any loose ends.
Loose ends for what?
I don't know, but it's got something to do with that barn I saw you walk into.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go ahead. I'm not going to argue with you. But... Are you sure that's Rudy's hat?
You want to believe Norma Fisk?
Ton of gravel in here. You got a grip like a lumberjack. What kind of training they give you? Hey, I wasn't putting you down.
I put you down.
Jamie, listen, if... What do you hear?
Car's coming.
I don't hear a thing. And now I hear it. It's Norma Fisk.
How do you know?
I recognized the car. It was in a driveway.
Well, the only place that road leads is to a little canyon. I wonder what she's up to. Shall we go?
part of the operation is over now, and it all worked out smooth as silk.
I'm glad it's behind us.
Far behind us. In 24 hours, we start a new life in South America.
We've got another sighting.
Where?
The coordinates place it near a canyon about a mile in from the coast. No, wait a minute. Oh, it's starting to move.
That's incredible.
You still think it's a hoax?
Well, I don't believe in flying saucers. It's gotta be something else. Oh, wait a minute. The government's trying to make it look like Wells and the Fist just vanished from the face of the earth.
So they picked them up in a flying saucer?
No, there's gotta be a connection. You're part of the government cover-up.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna follow it, and I'll lay odds it leads me to a little red barn. Wanna come?
No.
Moving up a small canyon. 65 kilometers per hour. The heading is 82.130 degrees.
Jim, check the sheriff's office. See if they have any reports. I don't know what it is, General, but I want a squadron of interceptors down here immediately.
Robbins,
Wait a minute, General.
it's incredible.
What is?
The saucer. It just accelerated to Mach 10, then took off into outer space and off my scope again.
It is a hoax.
Hey, this is Mr. Spencer. Spencer, this is my wife, Norma.
Welcome to our little hideaway.
Thank you.
You have a nice flight, Mrs. Fisk?
Yes, very good. The only hard part was climbing up the ladder.
Here are the plans that complete the specifications for the tracking station.
Good. Our business is almost complete.
You too, Norman, huh?
Well, there it is. Complete specifications and the most sophisticated tracking system in the world.
Don't think I don't appreciate it. The other half of your money is in the freezer. I put it in here for safekeeping.
Do something!
Spencer! Sound a little hot under the collar. This will cool him off a bit.
Projection.
It's a holograph. It projected a three-dimensional image of a flying saucer. It's incredible.
That's a chopper.
It is a hoax. This is too good to be true.
Jamie?
Oh, no. No, no. Wait a minute.
Please.
No, no. I got your nail this time.
Will you get out of here?
No.
It is dangerous for you to be here.
No, I'm not leaving her to find out what's going on. Does this belong to the OSI?
I don't know who it belongs to.
Well, you got, come on, tell me.
Please, just leave me alone, okay? Would you just...
Jamie, look out behind you!
Shut up!
Hold it right there! Don't move!
Your friend here's gonna pay for it. Now get your hands up. Come on over here. Well, after all that exertion, you two look like you need to cool off. Come on. Hold it. Dr. Wells assures me you two will behave yourselves, but I don't trust him.
You didn't have to do that. Out.
Can you fix it?
Yeah?
Must have been metal fatigue to pull out that easily.
Jamie, can you hear me? If you get too cold, you lose all your bionic power except your hearing. Now, if you hear me, tap on the wall.
Fisk. You must be...
Ray Fisk.
Yeah. I suggest you two keep moving. You might last a little longer. Come on, Jamie, up and at him.
Oh,
Come on.
ow, ow.
Come on your feet.
Come on.
Come on, you're not numb yet. Come on.
Oh, my legs feel
Get up.
frozen.
I'm surprised it's about below zero in here. Come on, keep moving.
Jamie, can you hear me? Tap on the wall.
Look, everybody, keep your circulation going.
Ray Fisk? I'm Jimmy Summers from the OSI.
Uh-huh. You're a government agent.
Sorry, Miss Summers. Wish I could undo what I've done.
Wait a minute, what'd you do?
I sold out my country in a tracking system.
Well, if it's any consolation to you at all, that system still has some bugs in it. So those guys you sold it to, they don't have anything going their way either. Actually showed that flying saucer going off into outer space.
Oh, wait. What tracking system? What's this all about?
There's no flaw in the system. I programmed it to do that.
Wait a minute. You say the government was a victim of a flying saucer hoax?
Hey, look, before you go writing in the headlines, we got some work to turn out. Would you please go over there and just kind of keep their attention away from the door for me, okay? Please?
Mr. Fisk, I want to ask you something about that flying saucer. How does it work?
It's a holographic projection over the helicopter.
And that's what those arms are on the chopper, right? Projectors.
Yeah.
Jamie, come on, keep moving. Let's keep it moving, come on.
I don't want to walk away. Just prop me up against the wall, please.
All right, okay, over here.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Jamie, can you hear me? If you hear me, rap on the wall. Jamie, can you hear me? Rap on the wall. You may lose all your bionic power except your hearing because of the cold. Now, if that's happened already, rap on the wall. Can you get any cooperation from that fella in there with you? Rap once for yes, and twice for no. Good. Now get him to warm the arm somehow. Rub that arm, concentrate on it. Maybe you can bring back some of the power and force that freezer door open.
Easy. I think I'm gonna need some help.
We about ready to take off?
Ready.
Get our passenger ready. And treat him gently, Harger. He's a valuable piece of property.
Yeah, that's correct. Now, I want the entire Global Net to check their records for the past 24 hours. There has got to be some other record of that UFO.
Mr. Robbins, it's the sheriff.
Just a second. What does he want?
Norma Fisk left her house 3 hours ago and hasn't come back. He's wondering if we've seen her.
Well, tell him we haven't. And ask about Jamie. She was supposed to check in here a half an hour ago.
Okay. No, we haven't seen her.
You know, Jamie, warming up your right arm doesn't make any sense. Listen, I got a better idea.
Oh, come on. Keep doing what you're doing, will you? Good.
You know, in some parts of the world, we'd have to get married after this.
Oh, God bless America. Listen, Casey, I don't have much use of my legs left. So, you're gonna have to help me stand up while I try and get that door open, okay?
Hey, listen, I know you're a great mountain climber and all that, but that door's latched from the outside.
Oh, I got a little trick. It might work. It might not.
And if it works, it's a great big trick.
But if it does work and we do get out of here, you're gonna have to help me walk, okay? Till I can get my legs warmed up. Look, we're gonna do it right now. Help me get over the door. Come on.
Come on, Doc. Come on!
Okay, now hold on. Stand between me and the Fisks. Okay?
Stay right where you are.
Come on, let's another exit.
All right, let's go, Jim.
I can barely stand. I can't walk at all. What am I going to do?
Come on, help you.
Your legs will come back, just like your arm.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Wait. Well, they can't get us if they can't see us.
Doesn't matter. They're lousy shots anyway.
I wonder.
Yeah, they're probably missing us intentionally. You see, we're so close together and they weren't really alive. Got an idea. Come here. Come on.
Can you get a location on it?
It can't be more than 100 feet off the ground. Flying erratically. Let's see. I'd say it's somewhere near Spring Road in the foothills.
All right, now call the sheriff's office and come meet me there. Maybe our last chance to save Ray and Rudy.
They gotta break for it soon. There's Wells. Get him.
She's got to be going 60 miles an hour.
All right, this time you don't have to miss.
Easy shot.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Did you get your story filed?
Yes. Flying saucer becomes helicopter hoax.
That's very catchy.
Thank you.
Put anything in there about the farm?
Well, I was tempted, believe me, but when I thought about the Fisk's in prison for treason, well, the temptation passed.
Oh, well, I admire your discretion. I also admire your new suit. However, you look very nice tonight.
Thank you. But before you get carried away, I got a few questions to ask you.
Come on, so what's new? I'm hungry, Casey, please.
How'd you get that freezer door open?
My stomach is growling. Get in the car.
Oh, hold it. That helicopter. Spencer said you downed it with a rock.
You're becoming very unpopular, you know.
Wait, the prison. Listen, how'd you beat me to that prison? I was in a car and you were on foot. I don't... And a cliff. How did you get up that cliff?
Come on.
Huh? I mean, you're not listening to me, are you?
No, I'm not listening to you.
Well, you should listen to me. I'm taking you out to dinner.
Yeah, where?
Let me see Spoon if you don't answer my questions.
Casey!